You're listening to a Loot Dummies podcast, LOOTdummies.com. Hello and welcome everybody to Dumbing It Down, a new show brought to you by the Loot Dummies where we can just talk about whatever we want, things outside of the confines of one of our normal shows. So sit back, relax, and prepare to lose a couple of IQ points as we unravel the mysteries of the universe. Or, just talk about things that we like.
So yeah, I was not looking for summer sale items, but my daughter was watching a show of a guy play a game, and they were playing I Am Fish, and
Oh, I
literally
see the problem.
it's like a simulator type game where you're swimming around as a fish, and you can like jump into fish bowls that are closed off, just like in Finding Nemo when they roll out in the bags, and you can like roll around town, and it's like a platformer kind of game. Anyways, I was like, no, I'm not gonna. She was like, can I get this? Yes, for every game. I'm like, no. And then I looked. I was like, what's it cost? And it was $20. I was like, yeah, definitely not. But it's on sale for $5 with the Steam Summer
Oh, there
sale.
you go.
So
Dang, there's some good deals. I never played Elden Ring. It's 30%.
well, it just got a DLC too.
And the Hogwarts Legacy game. Anybody y'all played that?
I think that's a Josh only situation.
It's down to 23. Man, I haven't even allowed myself to watch anything about that Ubisoft Star Wars game because every Ubisoft game, I always get so excited, and then I don't know what it is. They just they're really good for like the first 10 hours, and then you just like the Division.
They're repetitive, is what it is. Is they try to stretch too much content, or rather try to stretch not enough content.
Right. Like the Division, I thought was super cool at first, and then we all lost interest like so fast.
Like, I don't know if you all played Assassin's Creed Valhalla or not, but that
Mm-mm.
game is the longest Assassin's Creed game in history, and I still haven't beat it because, in the beginning I did a big chunk of it, and
Right.
then I'd take a break and come back and do a lot more, and the game's still not over. Like, the main story is still a thing, and
that's saying something because a couple of the early ones were really long. The first one where you're like in Italy, is it 2 or 3? It was long.
It's 2. The first 2 is not too bad. The first 2 is like maybe 15 hours, something like that. But then Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood, where you're like old Ezio,
that's the one I'm talking about. And you have like the flashbacks, like in the cyberspacey thing, like
you do that kind of all of them.
Okay,
that's kind of the jive. But yeah,
the old one is like you either meet him or like you've got Da Vinci's inventions and stuff. That's the one I'm talking about. That felt really long.
You meet him in 2, so maybe that's the one you're thinking of. But I didn't think that one was that long.
Probably 3 then,
because 2 Brotherhood. Well, 3 is in colonial America.
Okay, so I think it was 2 Brotherhood then. It was the one
probably
right before
2
that.
Brotherhood.
There's Brotherhood, then Revelations is where you play as old Ezio, and then Brotherhood was the second game, I believe.
Which one do you like meet Altair, like monk Altair, shriveled man?
That's in Revelations.
That's what I'm thinking of. That felt long as hell.
God, I wish I had the time to play those games again.
Yeah, they were great.
That'd be fun.
Did they like remaster them? I guess they don't need to. I don't remember. They're not that old.
I bet they look pretty bad if you went and played them now. I bet we'd be surprised at how bad they'd look.
Man, speaking of feeling old, I saw something, basketball game or something that I definitely played, and my memory is like a modern game, and it was hilarious, hilarious.
And it's like horribly bad.
It was like PS2. PS2 in my memory is way better than it really was.
Oh yeah, PS2 looks so bad. Was it like was it the Street games like NBA
Yes,
Street?
that's exactly what it was. In my mind, those games have like modern Madden graphics, but I
Yeah,
just saw a
agreed.
post on Reddit of the NBA Street. It might have even been 2, which was like GameCube, PS2 era, and it looked so bad. I
Yeah,
was like, "Oh
NFL
god."
Street in my mind looks great, and like in reality, it was hideous. God, I loved NFL Street. I thought that was one of the best games ever.
It was really fun. Remember the Mario soccer game that we played for so long?
Strikers!
Mario Strikers? That game ruled.
Holy crap, that game was really good.
I wish
Okay.
Taylor liked Valheim.
I think Taylor
just
would like
haven't-
Valheim.
I liked it. I just haven't gamed. I haven't gamed at all.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I just haven't gamed. All my gaming time is going to podcast stuff and
Yeah. And
world
Pokemon
building
apparently.
for my stuff. Yeah, and I've been playing Pokemon at night. It's just because that's
But
just
Pokemon's
easy.
like, yeah, lay in bed with
I
your
literally,
2DS,
I do that instead of playing on my phone.
which
like,
is
at night.
honestly better. It's a lot more rewarding.
1, 2,
I still can't believe they made a device called the 2DS.
3, 4.
I
What
need
Pokemon
the new
game?
games.
Which
What are you
Pokemon game?
I just beat. I tried to 100% it, but I got bored. X.
Did you borrow my X, or did I just tell you it was good and you picked it up?
I borrowed yours. I have your X, and then I beat. I was going back through trying to fill out the Pokédex, and I gave up on that. So I started Sun, which is not very good. I was telling Sam
Sun's-
the other day. I don't like it.
I didn't like Sun and Moon.
I'll moon your son.
X is probably
X
my
is good.
favorite modern one. Like
X
I
was
took
good.
I took a bit of hiatus and didn't really play Black and White, Diamond and Pearl, and Black and White 2. And then X and Y came out, and I got them, and I was like, "Holy crap, these are like really fun." I really liked X and Y.
One time I played Pokemon Blue.
Yeah, in 1997.
98.
Oh man,
And
But-
one time I played Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon
I
Stadium's great.
don't like Sun because it's too different. It's like a lot of 3D stuff and like there's a lot of cutscenes. I want like the top down little sprites.
Well, the other thing is they mixed up the whole formula about like it's not just go get your 8 badges. It's like there's like 5 kahunas, and then
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't
to
like
do
that
these little
either.
like mini
Kahunas.
puzzles before you fight. Yeah, it's like Hawaii.
The trials.
Yeah, and like I did not find the trials interesting. They brought that back in Scarlet and Violet a little bit, but it's toned down. So then it just feels like a silly gimmick, but it's not like in your way. Like in Sun and Moon, it's in your way.
Have you seen the unofficial games, the fan games? Any of y'all?
I've seen
Yeah,
some
I'm
of them.
aware of them.
They're
Joey
wild.
played the newest Pokemon Snap on stream. That was great.
The newest
Dude.
Pokemon Snap is epic.
It's so good.
There's a
it-
Pokemon Snap.
Oh,
Oh
for
my
the
god,
Switch,
yes.
it's beautiful.
I
and
love
it's like,
the original so much.
well, the crazy thing is it's got an absurd amount of content. Like every track has like multiple variants.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, the original game was very short. It was like 6 levels.
It was so memorable though.
It
It's
really was.
Crazy.
Have y'all
I
played
have
it?
vivid memories of it.
I've gone
the
back and played
river.
it. It holds up. It's very fun. Unlocking all
Going
the little
down the
secrets and
river.
stuff.
I remember the fire level with all the Magmars everywhere.
So, in another location, Joey goes, "Someone tell me something good about Throne and Liberty." And I
Is that a
didn't read the
video
whole
game?
conversation. I have no idea. I didn't read the whole conversation, but at the end of the thread, he said something along the lines of, "I feel like it's a combo of Lost Ark and New World." And then he posted New World's launch peak. So in October 2021, New World was at 410,000 players.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah,
last
that's
30
crazy.
days, it's been at 4,000. It got up to
4,000?
900,000 at one point.
100th of what they launched with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really,
So
really sad.
it's so sad.
1%. 1%
Amazon-
4,000 is so low.
Well, yeah, me and Sam were
Yeah,
talking
for a
about
live service game.
a bunch of different games the other day as far as like what are the biggest played games right now and stuff. And I mean, even
What
some of
is it?
the like what is the biggest played game right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
think
like
Dota.
CS:GO or Dota.
I think it
Oh
was
yeah,
Dota by far.
because they've got such a global, like Dota's huge in China, right?
Yeah, so CS2 is at 460,000 like right
400.
now, and
Can you
Dota 2 is
imagine?
at 283.
Can you imagine
CS2 is at
making a
400,000 on a
game?
Thursday
When did
night.
that? When did that freaking
Yeah.
game come out?
Well,
The OG
CS:GO.
CS:GO?
Well, I don't know.
I don't
Whatever
know.
one you said had 400,000.
Well, it's relatively new, but I think CS:GO's numbers stayed up there.
I mean, CS:GO's CS:GO. So Counter-Strike 2 completely replaced CS:GO. CS:GO doesn't exist
Right.
anymore.
Right.
It's like it was an overwrite button.
Mm.
And so CS initially launched in August 2012. So it's been 12
2012.
years.
Yeah.
They're at 460 right now, and Dota's been battling for second place for the last month or so with this game that I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's literally called Banana. 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 And it has been number 2 on the Steam charts for like off and on for like the
I
last couple of months.
refuse.
It's literally like it's a clicker game. Like
It's one of those games where you just click and the number goes up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Is that not bots or something? Like, what is that?
I mean, I guess that's possible, but that's not what the data says.
Each banana is made by the community in Discord.
Before you answer that, I just want to give like some kind of cheesy intro. We've done 2 of these, but we're calling this dumbing it down. So this is just us talking about whatever we want to talk about. So hello everyone, welcome dumbing it down. We did like a wrap up of one of the campaigns, and then we did a book 1 recap, but the intention was to just do this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I guess this is it. So hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Dumbing It Down, where we get dumb and not down.
Oh, we get down.
Oh, we get down.
Oh, we're down, baby.
I'm drinking a cup of coffee.
Oh my God, you're
It's
getting
like
up.
It's like my 7th cup of coffee today.
Oh my God.
That's your new job. That's like
Well, because there's just free pots of
keeping
coffee
yourself
in
hype.
every
Yeah.
building. There's endless. They're these big bun coffee makers hooked to a water supply with these pre-packaged coffee grounds, and so literally just anybody walks by and sees that it's low, and they throw the grounds in the coffee pot, and they hit a button, and a huge fucking pot of coffee gets brewed, just constantly all day in
Like
every
crack.
building. So everywhere I walk,
No, I
there's
don't
a
think that's how
full
crack works.
there's a full hot pot of coffee everywhere I go.
I mean, the
So I'm just-
addictiveness and the availability.
I'm just
Yeah, but the
constantly
availability's different.
filling up my cup because it's just like it's just right there.
Mm.
That's dangerous.
It's been glorious, and I've been so busy this week in a positive way that it's like I need the electrolytes. Like I need
Right.
Electrolytes.
I need something
It's got
because
what
I'm not
plants crave.
stopping to eat.
It's got what Seth craves.
That's right. That's right.
It's got what Seth's crave.
Look, caffeine has
All
never prevented my
Seths
sleep. What do they say
love
about
coffee.
if caffeine doesn't keep you awake? Does that mean you're broken?
Something about a psychopath or something.
I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
it's psychopath. I think it's more
Wow.
like ADD or something like that.
Oh, maybe.
So the top 5 right now are CS2, Banana, Dota 2, Source SDK base 2007. I don't know what that is.
What does that even mean? Oh, it's a way
Oh, it's a
to
5M
play-
GTA mod.
It's a GTA mod.
GTA 5 mod is number 4 on
It's
the
an
Steam charts right now.
officially licensed GTA mod.
It's like that game, Gary's Mod or whatever. That's like its own game.
It's not its own. It's not its own game because it's fully inside of. It's. I guess it is a mod. So yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess it's a GTA mod that's kind of like Gary's mod. But yes, it's its own game that people make these crazy. It like lets you interface with and have like stores and stuff
It's too much for me.
outside of GTA. So you can have like stores on a website to go like buy cars with real life money and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's
I know
wild.
what I'm gonna do
It's
for a
like
living.
a life simulator thing or whatever they call it.
Yeah, and people like play like role playing servers and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're big.
And
Crazy.
streamers,
They're huge. Streamers are all over them.
Oh, I mean, can you imagine? It's like unlimited content. You just
Oh yeah,
basically
Oh,
live a fake
It's-
life, and
drive
like what
around
they
and beat
want the
hookers and
metaverse to
buy
be.
cocaine.
it is what they want the metaverse to be. But the problem is, the metaverse doesn't have good gameplay like GTA does.
You can't
Right.
beat hookers and buy cocaine.
Yeah,
You
GTA's
just do that in real life.
controls are
Sure.
well,
Black Myth Wukong is still in the top 10, but it has fallen
Good
to
for
number
it.
8.
I
and
mean,
it's
single player
holding
games
at
are gonna
about
do that.
75,000.
It's a what you call it game, right?
Souls-like?
Wukong is a Souls. Isn't it actual Souls? I thought it was from the
No.
creators.
No. It's
No.
a Chinese-made game.
Oh,
It's a soul. It is classified in the
Yeah,
genre
it's
of
classified as
Souls-like,
that,
but
but
it's a
I
action
think people are
RPG.
stretching that too far. Yeah, it's just an action game, and Souls likes have kind of influenced the way that we play action RPGs these days, and so they get labeled that. But
Even Conan Exiles, they redid their combat to make it Souls-like.
yeah,
Like they recently on like a 7-year-old game, they just restructured their combat mechanics to make it Souls-like.
yeah. So I don't. So like to me, that doesn't make Conan a Souls-like, right? Conan is still
No.
a survival
crafting game.
open world
survival crafting
survival.
game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't count Black Myth Wukong as a Souls-like, just because it
But-
has hard bosses and RPG elements and rolling.
All the recent updates to Helldivers 2 have put it back in the top 25. That's a positive.
Yeah, that's
They're
good because it
back
was so
at 40,000
sad
concurrent.
to see
It was
them
sad.
get so crapped on by stuff that they couldn't really control.
Well, it was all Sony's fault. So it was, completely out of their control, which was crazy. I'm not sure. They must have made a deal when they were, because they're a really small studio, so they must have made a deal with the first Helldivers when it was a PS Plus exclusive, because PlayStation, Sony is still their publisher.
Well, I mean, they probably didn't. They probably were.
They probably couldn't publish
just
it
happy to get
themselves.
published.
Yeah, that's fair.
For Helldivers 2. They didn't know it was going to blow up and become this huge phenomena.
Isn't it kind of funny that it's like almost nothing like Helldivers? I mean, the story I guess is similar, but like the gameplay is like not even the same genre.
Well, what's crazy is the gameplay is identical, except instead of being top down, which to your point it changes the genre. To your point,
right?
It's a totally different experience because it's now over the shoulder third person.
But to think that perspective can change it that much is pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same game mechanics, but it's now a over the shoulder third person shooter where before it was a top down thing. And so like Taylor said, it changed the genre, but it's still it's so weird.
It's a sequel. It's just so funny.
I just typed in Helldivers to Google, and the first of those like people ask things is, what is the point of Helldivers?
It is to fucking have fun and blow shit up. That is the point.
Freaking shit up.
I have one I want to talk about. I just saw it on Steam last night. I was stoned and playing Baldur's Gate.
As one does.
Favorite pastime. And I opened up Steam. I saw this Lord of the Rings game.
Ooh.
The Moria game?
Yes, and I added it to my wish list, and I thought it would be so fun for all of us to play.
So Joey, take it away.
Take it away, Joey. I want to hear about it. It looks so cool and like charming.
It is very it's very charming, and it leans very heavily into the dwarven lifestyle that you would expect.
The campiness of the dwarves.
Yeah. I think what when I first bought it, it was brand new, like just came out, just released.
What's it called? Because my store is not loading.
Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Or I think it's just Return to Moria. And there's a pretty blanket expectation when you see like survival in the tags of a game. When it first came out, it only had like a narrative, linear kind of story where you would progress and all of that, and you finally get to the end, and there's a conclusion. But you could still exist in the world and do the things that you wanted to do. Now, they actually have they have campaign mode, and then they have a sandbox mode.
Ooh.
And I haven't played the sandbox mode yet, but in the campaign mode, we spent maybe 10, 15, 20 hours in the campaign mode together in a co-op gameplay scenario,
Mhm.
and it was pretty challenging because the combat at the time wasn't like super balanced. You fight weak orcs in the beginning, and then you progress to like a new fathom, a new deep,
Ooh, Fathom.
as it were, that they measure distance below the ground as fathoms.
Nice.
So the deeper you go, obviously, the more challenging the enemies are, and so you have to in that type of progression. That's what's there. You get the materials from the current zone, and then you can be comfortable in the current zone fighting the enemies, and then it's a little challenging in the next zone, so you have to work on getting better upgraded gear with pieces from
Okay.
the previous zone and pieces from the new zone.
Wait, so to get new gear, is it kind of like exploring, mining, crafting?
Yeah. So
Ooh.
And
there's
like the goal, like in new areas, is like you get access to parts for that gear, like that axe or
New
whatever.
materials and stuff on each floor.
Is that right?
there's a ton of recipes in the game, and as you progress further in the game, you restore these statues that are in the world that are like uh, dwarven monuments, and it'll give you a recipe or part of a recipe, and that's how you learn new things. Um,
So it keeps you like incentivized to like explore the different areas and stuff.
right.
It looks really cool.
That's
It's
adorable.
very, very fun. We haven't beat the game. We kind of fell off of it after so long, but
The reviews I was seeing was kind of they were recent, were basically like the single player is like almost a different thing than the multiplayer. The single player is like that linear thing, like you were just saying, and then the multiplayer seems different. It seems like more like open and random, kind
well,
of.
that you can do the linear campaign with multiple people, and that's what we did. You can now also do the sandbox thing, which is probably what that review is referring to, which it like randomizes the zones how they would normally appear in the narrative is now completely random in
Mhm.
this sandbox mode. And I watched a video on how it works. I was like, oh, that sounds cool, but also I didn't want to play it because we hadn't actually beat the campaign.
Right.
So it happens in the fourth age of the Lord of the Rings world, but is that before or after the Lord of the Rings book?
It's
That's
after the ring is
after
destroyed.
the Lord of the
Okay,
Rings is
that's
the
what I was
third
thinking.
age.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, so it's
Oh,
happening
so
after the ring is destroyed.
so that's why it's Return to Moria. You're going back
Yeah,
after the Balrog's been defeated to reclaim it.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
It looks cool. And like the art and stuff is like not too cheesy looking, but it's like not too realistic.
You
It's
know what it
kind of like
reminds me of, and I don't know if any will know this, maybe Seth. On in like GameCube era, there was a Hobbit game,
Mm-hmm.
and it had kind of that cell shaded, cutesy look. Obviously, it looked a lot worse because it was in like 2010 or whatever when this game came out. 2003. Jeez, I'm so old. But it reminds me of that art style. It looks very similar, honestly.
I mean, we're so skewed on what is like high tier graphics and stuff now, but like really I watched Joey play it on stream some, and it's really pretty high def as far as textures go. So like the artwork for the characters, like the dwarves themselves,
Exactly. It's like it's more of a style.
is more of a like animated style, like almost like an animated TV show. But like the textures, like on the weapons and like the intricacies of the designs on the armor and stuff, is really high tier, which is
Like
interesting.
Baldur's Gate looking. Yeah, it's like a mix.
Yeah.
That's an interesting design decision. I kind of like that though.
What is this picture?
That's a picture from the Hobbit game from 2003.
That literally almost looks like Lego graphics. That
It was 2003, Taylor.
It was.
Can we discuss something? This is like a bigger topic that I think we can all really. It's such a mind fuck.
I don't want to talk about how old we are.
Why in my mind? Okay, in my mind, the picture, like the snapshot. I mean, let me start from further back.
You're
Well, why you're
struggling.
so
You're
mind
struggling.
fucked.
I'm so mind fucked. Okay,
Can't even get it out.
let me describe more broad. My memories are like photographs, snapshots. Like that's how my brain works. Like my
Okay.
memories of
Oh.
the real world are like that. Like I remember like
Okay.
photographs, like this outside of this building with these
Mhm,
plants, whatever.
Yep.
Okay. From like
Oh.
childhood, all these random in that same way, the video games that we played as kids, they look like modern games.
Mm-hmm. So much
It's like
better.
my brain has converted them.
Yeah. Like Ocarina of Time looks like
Looks
a
like this
modern-
Return to Moria game,
Yeah. Mm,
In your mind?
right?
yeah. in my mind.
Yes.
Yep.
Really?
It's like my
I have
brain
to
has
like
converted the
purposefully.
high
Yes.
def.
I'm the same way. I have to like purposefully think, no. It was really polygony. It was really pixelated.
Mhm.
Like even Mario 64, it's like
That's
ultra
kind of what I'm
polygony.
talking about.
It comes through in my mind as just like a style choice. Like it looks like Mario Odyssey in my mind, but I know it doesn't.
See, my memories are like short form videos, like 1 minute clips. I do not share this form of memory.
I'm mixed. Like we so I didn't have. I had a PlayStation 1 and a
Mhm.
PlayStation 2, and there's one game.
So your first console was a PlayStation 1?
Not technically. I mean, I played,
But like that you remember playing a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So PlayStation 1 is the same time as N64, right? Or no?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. I'm missing Sega Dreamcast actually. Played
Well,
a lot
but
of
that
Sega
was
Dreamcast.
no. Dreamcast came.
There was a little
Dreamcast
overlap.
came in between PlayStation 1 and the next
So Dreamcast
generation.
released in 98 and PS1 released in 94.
Yep.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're right, Sam.
Dreamcast-
But Joey, you might be thinking of the Genesis.
No Genesis. For
No,
me.
Dreamcast was just weird. Like Dreamcast,
Dreamcast felt old.
it had as much power as the GameCube, but the GameCube and the Dreamcast were going up against the freaking PlayStation 2 and Xbox original, which were like
Beast.
upsetting to me as a Nintendo fanboy to see how much more power the other guys got.
Yeah, the PS2 came out in 2000. The GameCube came out in 2001. But the original Xbox came out in 2001 also. So the GameCube actually came
Competed
out after the
directly with the
PS2.
Xbox.
Yeah, it competed directly with Xbox and PS2.
Yeah, Taylor had a PS2, and it was
I had PS2.
amazing. See,
Right.
I had some other friends that had a PS1, and I was never jealous of the PS1 because like I didn't think that Mission Impossible really looked that fun. Like it was interesting to kind of fiddle around with those games and stuff.
Yeah, but
But-
really the N64 was stronger.
It had so many bangers on it. Like the style was so strong, and like it felt good.
I'm gonna date myself because I had that I remember. I'll just go through mine. I had an original Nintendo. I barely remember, and then I vividly remember getting the Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
vividly remember getting your NES when you got
I
the
remember
Super
that too.
Nintendo. So
Yeah.
we got
Oh,
your
God.
NES,
Joey's
got-
like, God,
How
y'all are
old are
old.
you guys? Jesus.
We're very old.
We are very close to being in separate generations. You're a young millennial, and we're old millennial.
And we're the oldest. Yeah. We're on either end of the.
We're almost Gen. Seth, you're almost Gen
Seth?
X.
Are you
You
Gen
might
X?
be.
Easy. No, I'm not.
Easy.
I just double checked about 5 minutes ago because I knew this was coming.
Easy.
But my like core gaming memories are N64. I got the N64
Oh, really?
for Christmas, and it was like, well, I mean,
So-
I have a
so the
lot of memories of Super Nintendo
Yeah. The
too,
Super's
but
stronger for me.
So Sam and I went and hauled countless 5-gallon buckets of black walnuts to earn enough money to go and buy a Nintendo 64
And guess
from a local
what?
game store, and it was
And
pre-owned.
guess
It
what
was
game
used.
came with it?
Zelda Ocarina
No.
of Time.
We didn't have Ocarina of Time at first. We had Superman.
I was just
Oh,
about to
I
say
know.
Superman, one of the
We
worst
had
games of all time.
Derided as one of the worst games ever made.
We got Superman, and then we
It
bought
was
the
so
N64
hard.
together, and then I bought Superman, and you bought Zelda.
Oh, okay. Well,
Superman was like impossible.
I don't
to
think we
play.
got past level 1.
it was terrible too.
It was god awful.
Did you ever play it, Joey?
No, I played like Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey, Smash Bros,
Smash
and
Bros.
Oh yeah,
uh,
Wayne Gretzky's was great. I had that.
Tony Hawk.
King Griffey
That was it.
Slugfest.
Man, that
Tony
was back
Hawk.
in the day where like you didn't have the internet, so figuring out how to unlock the characters in Super Smash Brothers, you had to like talk to people and like ask people like, hey, like how do you get you have
And
to do
the
it
Primo
at a
books.
time,
Was
and,
it Primo?
or by a guide? Yeah. So Super is way more of like a core memory for me. Playing like Mario RPG.
I think I know why though, Sam. You played all those games into the next era. You played all those games
I
through
did
the
keep
life
playing
of the
them.
N64.
Yeah, I did. I freaking
You
loved
played the Paper Mario, Mario RPG, all those games. We even had the Pokemon things that went into the. You sent a picture of that the other day. You still have it.
Yeah, the freaking you put your Game Boy game into the Super Nintendo. It's amazing.
Game Boy Advance game or regular Game Boy Color
Regular Game Boy
games.
games. Yeah, Game Boy Color games. And it was amazing because even games that weren't made for Game Boy Color, like Pokemon Red and Blue, you could put like a color filter on them, and there was like a whole bunch of different filters you could pick between, and it would, instead of gray scales, it would do colors based on what the gray scales would be.
Yep.
For those listeners who have joined our Patreon and have access to our Discord, the screenshots that we're discussing in
my
this
God.
conversation are being put in the Media and
Oh, let me
channel.
look.
So you'll see them in
The
there later.
Superman one. God, it looks so painful.
So you'll see
Well,
them in there now while we're recording, and you'll know why later whenever you hear this episode.
Okay, so that Superman game, I kind of have that in my mind as that. I didn't have like this
Because it was
memory in my
so-
mind. I think because it was so bad.
vile.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no pleasant memories to like. And it looked exceptionally bad. Like, look at that draw distance. You can't even see. You can see one building, and you're supposed to be in freaking Metropolis.
I mean, Screen Rant literally has an article called "Why Super Nintendo 64 is called the worst game ever," even though it's not.
Well, and I think it's because so many people played it because it was like a launch game.
Yeah.
My vivid N64 memory was I got it for Christmas, and I got Mario 64, and I think I might have got. No, it was pre-Madden, right? Especially at launch.
Yeah. Not much.
Yeah, Madden might have been a launch game. You might could have gotten Madden,
So but hold on. I
or
gotta
maybe
go back
not
to
Madden.
Joey. I gotta go back to how Joey sees things. Are they screenshots or are they? I gotta know.
What?
When
What are we
your
talking about?
memories, are they screenshots? Are they short form videos?
Screenshots is too high def for me, by the way. I just want to point that out. When Taylor said
Yours are
photograph, like
Yours are like photocopied
blurry
PDFs.
90s photographs is like how I remember my childhood.
It depends. It's like if I like high intensity emotional moments, like those are clips, those are short form videos. And
Yeah.
then there's other moments that are like pictures. Like my grandma's house is right next to where I currently live, and I also lived here when as an adolescent child, or a teenager rather, and when I was going back and forth between the houses one night, I was coming back from my grandma's, going back to my dad's, where I was going to go to sleep that evening, and I didn't realize it, but my dad's on the second floor balcony that has a tin flooring, tin sheet flooring.
Like metal sheet,
Yeah,
corrugated metal sheet.
exactly. And I'm crossing, and it's like, I don't know, 8 p.m. and it's dark. I didn't see him, and he stomps on the freaking metal tin, and I cursed for the first time in front of my dad. And that's a very vivid moment because I said shit, and then I saw
Mhm.
my dad was up there realizing I just cursed in front of him. Then I said fuck.
Oh, that's
Double
awesome.
down.
That is amazing.
Double down.
The scare was just working the shit, but the scare.
My like 10-year-old memories are all like images, and then they like kind of progress to like gifs.
So that's okay. So part of me
God.
wonders if the reason that our pre-10-year-old memories are images is because part of the reason that those are strong memories is because there are photographs and we are remembering literal photographs.
No, because I know I have like some really random ones. Like I remember like the front of my preschool that had like these elephant ears, and I've never seen a picture of that. The elephant ear plants. Like I have like weird ones. And then like I have some of my house that I lived in before I moved to Benton. So I moved to Benton when I was 6. So those are probably like my earliest, like 4 or 5. But those are literally like snapshots. Like I remember like carpeted stairs. I have like just a few images in my brain.
So I literally have full like minute-long video clips from when I was 2 years old, flying a kite, trying to catch a squirrel on moving day when we initially moved out to
That's
the ranch that
insane.
we grew up on. I remember the
I
day both of you were
cannot.
born. Like I vividly remember
That's insane. I
the
cannot
whole
imagine.
See,
process of
that's beyond my capability.
of
there.
like going to the hospital and
That's
getting picked up by
crazy.
by our
Anything
uncle and all
earlier
that
than
stuff.
5, I have almost no memory of, maybe some images. And then like 5 to 7 is like just images.
Yeah, but see, I accessed the silo originally when I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. So I've been operating on
Okay,
that.
this is the
Started
time.
the filing. All right. Lay out the mine silo.
Just give us a description of
The
the
silo?
silo
Yeah.
for our listeners, because you keep referencing it.
Lay out the mine silo?
Well, you don't have to lay it
describe
out,
it.
but just
Yeah, not everything that's in it. Don't do that. That we
Give
don't
us
have
the
time for
Dewey
that.
Decimal System of your mind silo.
No, don't give us the key. I don't want the key. I just want to know how it works.
So there's actually a recent representation in I think one of the Marvel shows or movies of what I picture it as, but essentially it's just a long cylindrical tower, tall cylindrical tower in a blank void of space and time that I exist in, and it's got stairs and ladders, and every floor is circular, and there's a hollow spot in the middle, and
Is there stuff on the walls of the silo?
filing cabinets.
Cabinets. Okay, so you have to open them. They're not just like exposed.
No. I have to consciously access them.
But the point of the silo is that you
Catalog
can
all data.
access things there, memories and whatnot,
Right.
like
So with
consciously.
right. It's all arranged by topic. Right. So like
So it is like a Dewey Decimal System.
well, not necessarily. So like let's take like vehicles that I've owned. So that branches out. So if I go and I access my first truck, well then there's all the memories associated with that truck. And then
So not
It's almost
just
like
like
computer files.
everything that has happened with that truck as the focal point of the memory exists in that file. But those
So,
memories
like-
also exist in other files, and that's why I rabbit trail so fast into from one topic to another with no segue.
Yeah, because like when you're accessing the truck file, it's not just like maintenance on the truck or crashing the truck or going mudding in the truck. It's also conversations you had in the truck or
Right.
a kiss with a girl or something like that.
Just anything associated with that truck as the focal point. So yeah. So I mean, but then the problem is once I open the file, every single memory of that truck runs through my head right then. It goes from day one where I shifted too fast going down our driveway, which is on the side of a mountain, from first gear back into regular drive, and I accidentally went too far and put it in reverse, and then was on my way to the ranch and was throwing bundles of barbed wire into the bed of my truck that I just bought that morning, thinking, oh, this is going to scratch up the paint, but it doesn't matter because it's not going to be the first barbed wire that goes in it. And then the conversation I had with the guy that we were friends with at the time was working with us, and the whole conversation that I had with him that day, and it just floods.
It's just exhausting. It sounds so exhausting.
To the last time I started it last month when I started that truck up and washed the windshield off.
Another thing related to memories is I was thinking today that my memories are also like, and this is going back to what Sam was saying. I don't know why I was thinking this was like a random shower thought. The 90s memories all kind of have that 90s color scheme.
And that
the fucking
is
teal and
that's
shit.
no
like
the way
like
the
it's
videos,
the
the way the movie
sepia.
looked. Yes,
Like
the
sepia?
sepia.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
colors
God.
are in my memory.
Yes,
The
it's
colors
miserable.
are
Flashback
duller
in a
and
TV show.
the colors are duller, and the lines aren't as crisp. And then as like TV technology progressed, my memories are the same way.
That
Is that like yours
Yep.
are, Sam?
Yep, 100%. In fact, my mom found some pictures of me from like preschool and sent them to me the other day, and
You're
I
like,
was
that's
like,
what my
wow.
memories feel like.
I literally texted her back and said, it's good to know that the 90s actually looked like my memories of it.
Yeah, like everything is kind of brownish and goldish and like not sepia, but I mean like the style. Yeah.
What people were wearing is different. You know, there's a lot more like wood paneling and stuff.
Right.
I'll tell you, the files in the silo that I never open are the ones associated with human beings that I've known for a long time. That I will shut down.
Just too much
So
emotion.
like if I open, it's just too much information. It's like if I open the Sam file, then I won't talk for the next 30 minutes.
Okay, well, you've literally known me your entire life. What if you open a file of like someone that you met at work today?
Well, then it's a quick half-second blip. I mean, but I don't access people files of people that I've known for more than a few years and had more than a handful of conversations with because it's just too much time. It consumes too much of my time. But the key to the mind silo and the way that I can access information best is that I can be in multiple parts of the silo simultaneously.
So when you're in
It's like a
multiple
Doctor
parts,
Strange scene, right?
no, it's more like a Doctor Who scene.
Oh, geez. Anyway, so what about you, Joey? Are your memories in sepia?
No.
It's not sepia, it's just low def.
I don't understand that.
It's a little bit sepia for me.
Yeah, it's a little sepia for me too, but I think that's because everything back there was like cigarette stained, that kind of
fucking
color.
flowered couches. Shit.
Yeah,
The floral couches was the worst time in human history of furniture. What
I
was
know.
happening
Yeah,
there?
and you're right because like the mid-century stuff came back like a decade ago, and we haven't progressed past that into like 80s and 90s furniture because it was just bad.
What rich
Yeah.
piece of shit was like, I like floral couches and I'm going to put them in a magazine and all the housewives in America are going to want floral pattern couches.
Yeah, and then they became the granny couch as we aged.
Oh my God. I still don't understand like, how that ever happened. Like, that's it. There's no way it looked good. And it clashed with the wallpaper. They were putting wallpaper on all the walls and it was all swirling
And patterns
dervishes.
that didn't work together.
Part of I'm thinking more about the memory thing, the color thing. Like y'all's house was very like brown.
It was
Like everything.
wood.
It was wood, and the things that weren't wood were painted brown. But the things that weren't wood were painted brown, so that is fair.
Right. Like everything was brown. Like the cabinets, the floor, the wall. Like it's like where
Yeah.
now,
Yes.
like my house, I live in a newer construction house. Everything's like gray and white. That's like the
Mhm,
color
mine
scheme
too.
of the 2020s.
Yeah, like Caroline is going to have memories, and it's good. I guarantee you, her memories of her childhood are going to be like, "Oh, it was ultra sterile."
Her memories of her childhood are gonna be like, oh, I lived in the 1800s.
Well, yeah, for a few years, but those will be hard to remember years if her memory is anything like mine.
The other thing about memory,
Wait, we didn't
that's
get
the
Joey's memory
Yeah,
style.
I need to know Joey's
oh
memories
Joey,
since Sepia.
it's killing me. He said no. He laughed. That was a no.
How? What?
First,
Listen.
okay, two-parter. How good is your memory? Do you have the memories like
Shit.
pre-5?
No, it's shit.
Mhm.
Okay. And then 2, are your memories from your childhood like low def?
I remember very little from my adolescent years as a young person between the ages of like 1 to like 9. Like I don't retain.
Dang, even
I
to
can barely
9.
recall. Yeah, like that was just like a blur. Like that almost didn't happen. Like that's what I feel like.
9's pretty late.
Yeah, I have pretty good memories like first, second grade, I think, are when I have like better memories. So that's like
I
7,
couldn't tell
8.
you one thing that happened when I was 9.
Do you remember? Okay, so Taylor, do you remember in 3rd grade? You were in 3rd grade. Sam was in 3rd grade or 2nd grade, and I was in 5th grade. And
Or the 5th, yeah.
yeah, 4th or 5th. And we went to a haunted house at your middle school, at your whatever school.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
that. Oh my god.
See, I have some short video memories of that.
That was one of the funniest.
Mine's
Thanks.
mostly image memories. It was horrible. Why would they make something so scary for a middle school?
It
That
was way
by
too
far
scary.
the like scariest haunted house I've ever been to my whole life, and I would think that as an adult.
First off,
No,
a school's a
Sam,
scary
not middle
setting.
school. Not middle school. Elementary school.
It was elementary
Elementary school. So a school's already a scary setting at night with the hallway all dark and stuff. Like that's scary enough without each room being ultra terrifying.
They were sending people like in a crawl space only.
The crawl space didn't freak me out. Is what freaked me out is there was a room with like black light strobe lights that would like make a cool effect on a wall. They'd be like, go in here, make this cool effect on the wall, and you'd be doing it and like leaving your shadow on the wall and making a cool effect. And then they'd have people jump out from behind the curtain in like scary masks and stuff and scare you. And then at the very end, they had a dude with a chainsaw.
Joey,
like-
it was an elementary school haunted house. They had a chainsaw guy with a full gas chainsaw in the last
mean-
room. He chased you.
Anything less is not going to be scary. I mean, what
Dude.
did you expect?
I don't
Yeah.
want to be scared.
Me either. I don't watch scary movies for a reason.
Same. I don't think anybody in here watches scary movies.
No. As a kid, I was scared of my own shadow. But the only reason why that didn't scare me super bad is because my aunt was part of the design. And so I was up there during all the setup. But that being said, I knew what every room was, and it still scared me. That's how scary it was.
Dude,
Mhm.
I shit you not, Joey. There was a grown ass man in a costume with an actual chainsaw turned on,
There was one room that
chasing
was just a
children.
it was all like black walls with like stuff hanging down and kind of a forest theme, like some leaves and stuff, and a dude with a werewolf mask just like creepily slinking around the room. And they just like tried. He didn't do anything, but they couldn't get any kids to go in that room. He didn't do anything, and it was just like 7 kids at the door, and they were trying to get a kid to go in, and everyone was like, "Heck no!"
No.
I have another great memory. There was one. Do y'all remember? I'm not going to say where, but you'll know. Do y'all remember the Expo Center?
Yeah.
It was on the highway close to where
Yeah.
I live.
Yeah. No, I remember.
It was this giant building where they had like, everybody can tell we lived in the South because of our accents. So they had like gun shows and like puppy shows where they sold like thousands of puppies and shit. Anyways, it was this massive building, like the size of 2 super Walmarts. They did a haunted house in there, and it literally traumatized me. It was like the one we're talking about on steroids.
But made for adults.
made for adults, and it was like it would take like 2 hours to go through at like a fast walking speed.
Scariest one I ever did. They converted a preschool into a permanent haunted house,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what it was year
No.
round.
I'm out.
And so, like the entrance, they kept the entrance kind of like cutesy. And then there was
cool.
like one door that they had like painted black in the middle of this like red and green and blue and little blocks and stuff.
Oh,
and then,
that's
like, you went-
creepy. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, so you're getting wigged out before you even go in because you hear people screaming in the place and everything's like fine out here. And so then you go in and it was like a slow burn, right? Because you're just like in this room. It's kind of like a mystery thing because there was like a casket and like some like clues on the walls, almost kind of escape roomy at first. And then it just busted loose and things started chasing you and you're crawling through holes, and like at the very end it had a chainsaw guy to run you out, but luckily we didn't get chased out because when we arrived to that point somebody was apologizing for punching him in the nose. He was like on the ground, he just got socked.
When I lived in Texas, when I was in high school, which was the perfect age, we drove all the way to Dallas and we went to like one of these top 5 in the country ones. It was called Thrillville, and it was like a theme park. So it was like a 1 entry price, and then they had like these themed houses. So they had like a clown house, they had like a maze, then they had like your classic like 3-story haunted house. So it was like this multiple thing, but it was awesome, and we were the perfect age for it. And like we took girls and drank beer in the parking lot before we went in. But it was that I have a great memory of that. But I was like 17. It was in this town called Millville, Texas, and they called it Thrillville. Millville was home to, at the time, the country's largest psychiatric hospital. It was like where criminally insane people went. Like if you got off for murder for being insane, you went to this like place. And so like everybody, the whole drive there was like, they could escape and maybe they would sneak in and like it could be real, and it was like one of those.
You never know who's going to be a real crazy person. That's pretty good. No, the only one I ever kind of enjoyed is at my college. They had these, they literally called them catacombs. I don't know why they existed or what they were used for, but they were tunnels that led from like the big giant pit classrooms that they would do like intro biology that had 100 people in it or whatever. In the bottom of those there was a back door, and those back doors led into tunnels, and there was a whole tunnel network under the school, and normally you weren't allowed into them, and somebody convinced them to let them do a haunted house in the tunnel network. So it started, you like sat down in the little classroom and they were like, oh no, zombie attack, and then zombies ran in from the top and forced you down into the tunnels, and then you went through the tunnel. And
Where was that?
That was at Tech.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Do you do haunted houses, Joey?
Absolutely not.
No one's ever dragged you to one?
I don't get dragged anywhere. I absolutely will not do anything that I do not want to do.
Well, good on you. I can't make that claim.
I did one about 4 years ago. We've got a kid that we like mentor. Y'all know about him, but he was like 14 and he wanted to go, and we looked up like the scariest one.
Oh my god!
And they still make fun of me once a week every time I see him because it was really scary, and I was fine. And then I got actually terrified at this one part that they thought was not scary at all. And like I screamed and like did like a clutching pearl motion with my hand. Like I put my hand like up on my neck, like this weird like involuntary thing, and went like
lifted a leg up, lifted a knee up.
They still bring it up. But there was a thing in that haunted house that was for claustrophobia, and it was these 2 massive airbags that like were being pumped full of air. Like think
you have to squeeze in between, like giant ass cheeks.
You have to squeeze in between them like these giant ass cheeks, and they were black, and it was like this long hallway.
Okay.
And
are you sure that wasn't a fetish activity?
No, listen, it was like halfway into the haunted house, and like, it was all fun and games. And when we got to that, I literally, I was like, I can't do this.
Oh no.
It would be creepy. That would mess with me.
Are you claustrophobic?
I'm not claustrophobic, but
We've discussed this before. It might even be on one of our podcast episodes, but I have a theory that guys get claustrophobic as they get older because I've talked to other people. There's some kind of, I don't know what it is. Anyways, there was a guy in the haunted house, like standing there in costume, like trying to scare us. And I literally like went, hey, no, seriously, like out of character. I don't think I can do this. Is there like a side exit? Is there a? And he busted character. He was like dressed up as some demon or something. And he goes, go backwards. He goes, it's not that long. It's like 10 feet. He's like, go back first and just walk backwards. He's like, it's not as long as you think. I was like, okay.
and you made it through.
What a G.
Yeah, I made
What
it
a
through.
G.
Yeah, what a
I was
G.
like,
Good on him.
Thank you so much. Because I was literally like, I can't do this. I can't do it.
I love he
I
said
was
like
like,
no,
I'm not
no,
doing
out of
it.
character. Like
Like bro.
like bro,
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
character. But
Oh my
okay,
God.
here's the thing I find fascinating that you guys might find fascinating. I've
Are
been
you playing
staring
Banana
at-
right now? Are
No.
you playing Banana?
I'm not. No, I refuse.
Joey is playing Banana.
Joey, don't do it.
He's playing it. Look, he's streaming it live.
Oh, he's streaming it. We
in
can all
Discord.
watch him play it. All right, I'll pull it up.
My fucking asshole.
What is it? What's the
clenched so
point?
tight watching this right now. I want to chew on solid steel
So
bars.
it's some
This
sort
makes
of
me enraged.
Oh my God, calm down, Seth. It's some sort of parasocial thing because it's tied to
So
Discord. It
upset.
says.
I'm so upset. It's all about the checking for drops.
Yeah, I think that it's like you have to make it on Discord or something, right, Joey? Hey, you're gonna wear your mouse out.
Impossible.
Have y'all ever thought about that? What
Yes.
else in your life can handle millions and millions of clicks?
I mean, I can
That's
think of one
interesting.
thing.
Oh my God.
I bet your mouse is taking more clicks.
Maybe.
I don't even.
I mean, I've only had
know
my
how to
mouse for
take
3
that.
years.
Oh, that's true. You do change mouses. You have work mouses, home
Hold
mouses.
on. Hold on. Mice.
No, mouses.
I think mouses is actually okay with computer.
It is
You
not.
know what? I
Yeah.
actually agree with Taylor on this one.
No.
You're
I
wrong.
think I think this is a thing.
Well, I'm going to enrage the purists here and say that I have and will always use a corded mouse.
No, I
No,
think
I
that
use a
the
corded mouse.
purists like that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Low
use
latency.
cordless. Yeah, the purists like it because there's no latency. I don't give a rat's ass about latency.
I have enough
I want
latency.
comfort.
Thank you very much. I have to take back as much latency as humanly
Reclaim
possible.
it. Get the best monitor.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
I do
says
have one of the
mice is
best monitors.
preferred for computer, but mouses is technically acceptable when referring to a computer mouse.
I'm so
Well,
upset by
I agree
Joey's
with Joey then.
screen right now.
I'm upset by Joey's screen. This might make you upset a little bit as well. So, do Chain Chomp's teeth?
This is being put into the silo involuntarily.
Stop looking at it. You know,
I
you can just
can't.
close the stream.
I'm too mad.
He's not even moving his mouse now. He's just clicking.
For the listeners, Joey's playing a game called Banana where you just click a banana on the screen and it counts it.
Which is the number 2 game on the Steam charts right now. It is the second most popular game being played on Steam today.
That's insane.
He just hit 1,400.
It is currently
How are you doing this,
at
Joey?
298,000 players.
How did you not get bored around like click 200?
Well, you can click 200 times really fast.
You
Yeah,
can.
I know.
I don't want to.
But I'd be bored. Okay, so Chain Chomp.
Okay.
Is that a Pokemon?
We all know that
No.
his teeth.
Oh, Mario.
Mario Chain Chomp. We all know that his teeth interlock, right? Like the top row of teeth, the triangles mesh up with the bottom row of teeth. In Mario 64, that is not the case. The tips touch the tips of his teeth, and those two
I think I knew that.
those two panels
God.
just slide
you
through
know
each
that?
other. Yeah, why did you know that? Did you have an image of that in your brain?
I feel like I did, but did
It's in his
they
mind silo.
they slide through each other like they overlap though?
Yeah, they just go into each other when they close.
Everybody has a mine silo. Y'all are just unwilling to access
No,
it.
so I do, but here's the way my mine silo works: is
Lay it on us.
I have to send a steam locomotive to the silo to retrieve the information. And it's like
Oh
an
my
Ethernet
God.
connection, except the Ethernet connection is a steam
Sounds like a-
locomotive. So at first, it's
It's like a
incredibly
dial-up connection.
well. At first, it is. At first, it's incredibly slow. But once I start on a topic and start revving it up and warming it up and giving it a little love, then I can just full bore open that puppy up and just blast like a cannon of info.
Mine's kind of
Dude.
like that too. Like it takes, like somebody will say, "Do you remember so and so?" I'm like, "No." Then
I'm
you
like,
give me a
"Hell
little
no."
bit more, and then you give me a little more, and I'm like, "Okay, maybe, yeah, I remember that." Then yeah, I'm kind of like
Yeah,
that.
and then before you know it, it's like, "Oh, no, you're actually wrong about that part. I remember this thing even more detailed than you were saying."
I would describe it more like a faucet opening
Why?
than a steam engine.
Faucets
It
are
starts
full
out
power
as
the
a
second you
drip.
turn them on.
I mean, no,
No,
you can
they're
turn on a
not.
faucet at a drip.
I mean, you can,
Sam,
but why would you?
Anytime Sam walks up to a faucet, he turns it all the way on. That's his
Well, I do
only.
too, to
I
be fair.
mean, you may be joking, but that's 100% what I do. I don't think I've ever turned a faucet halfway on. That sounds insane.
I've only turned
What?
a faucet to drip due to freezing temperatures.
Don't mean
Yeah.
to drip. I just mean Joey, help me out here.
Every time I turn a faucet full bore, every time I turn a faucet on.
If you're gonna fill something up, you wouldn't turn it on full bore.
Oh yeah, 100%. When
Yeah,
I
you
make my
just tilt
coffee and
the
I
cup
pour
a little
milk,
bit so it doesn't go flying out.
oh yeah, full bore every time.
Okay, well next time try turn it on halfway, and then
I
you
don't
won't even
have
have
time
to
for
filter it.
that. Then I have to wait twice as long.
Yeah, what you tilt it and it doesn't splash out, and so you just
Well, I have a screen on my faucet, so there's no splashing occurring.
well, if you shoot a full stream at the wrong angle into the bottom of a glass, it'll shoot back out the top. It'll ramp out.
Yeah. Not if you've got a proper screen. If you have a proper screen, it aerates the water to the necessary amount where it should not do that.
Oh,
I don't
you're blowing
know.
my mind with the screen talk.
All
Most
faucets in modern
faucets have
homes have screens.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, if you take the screen out, then it does
It
like
just
Sam's
goes
talking about.
crazy.
My new
Yeah.
bathroom faucet actually has laminar flow, and it's pretty satisfying.
Oh my god, I just got so hard.
Mhm.
Just the word laminar flow causes me great excitement.
How
Me
good are those
too.
videos of split pipes and it's like really just pumping?
Yeah, well,
What?
the moment you say laminar flow, I open the file for laminar flow, and I just
Oh,
get
so
video
you
clips
just
of
gush with
every.
videos of
Yes.
gushing laminar
Oil
flow.
coming out of
Yeah.
the oil and just all
Man,
that.
it's so satisfying.
favorite
Every time I
ones-
come across one, I send it to Tartan, because he shares my affinity for laminar flow. Now I'm looking up laminar flow videos on YouTube.
I just
Oh,
Googled it.
share
The first thing it brings up is a company. That's smart. Smart marketing.
Oh,
Yeah,
very smart
that is
marketing.
smart.
What do they make? Is it like a tech company? Probably.
Manufacturing and engineering.
But it's this is oh man, this one's fantastic. This one's too good not to share.
Let's see.
Oh man, it's so good. Oh my god. Surface tension and laminar flow. Oh my god.
You're having the big O over there.
Oh, almost. So exciting. It's one of the
Oh yeah,
greatest.
that's wild.
It's one of the greatest things in the world.
Surface tension along a thread.
Goodness, it's so satisfying.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Are you looking at it, Sam? Joey, are you looking at it or are you still clicking bananas?
I'm looking at it.
Oh, the banana clicking has stopped. Oh, Steve Mold. I love this guy.
Wow, that's great.
It's so satisfying.
Not the best audio. We're all just sitting there silently watching in a trance.
So this guy's got a tight thread pulled off the end of his kitchen faucet, and he's got laminar flow happening with the surface tension around the thread, and it's spiraling around the thread. But it's also looks like it's a stationary icicle but
It
it's
does look
actually
like a
flowing
nice thing.
water, and it's so satisfying. But if he doesn't touch it, I'm gonna get so upset.
I don't think he'll touch it. He's an observer.
I need satisfaction of it being broken.
Steamroll is great. I bet he has a 2D version of that too. His shtick is that he takes cool like engineering and physics things and makes a 2D model of them all the time, and it's very intriguing. Like, do y'all know about the Greedy Cup, Archimedes Greedy Cup, or some
Yes.
philosopher?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Sam, I think I asked you and you knew about him. He did like the squirrel maze guy.
Mark Rober.
Oh yeah, Mark Rober.
Rober. Yeah, he's great. And then
Yeah.
what was the one with the phone, the iPhone thing or whatever?
Where he was
It was the
trying to-
trap, the glitter bomb.
Yeah, the
Oh,
glitter
yes,
bomb.
he did a big. He
He
I think he
got
did 4 of them.
tons of heat because it got
Yeah.
debunked.
Oh, really?
What?
It wasn't thieves. It was other people.
Yeah. His other videos are still legit. All of his squirrel study
The
videos
squirrel
are
things are amazing. I love them so
fantastic.
much.
The very conceit of those videos that like it was supposed he wanted to bird watch, and then the squirrels were being a pain in the ass. So in his effort to stop the squirrels, he became more intrigued by the squirrels than the birds could ever have made him.
So
Oh, yeah.
good.
It's such a
So good.
relatable thing, right? Like,
No. It's relatable to some.
I was gonna say it's not.
Relatable to me.
It's relatable for you, maybe. Have you seen this guy, Joey? You should watch the squirrel maze videos at least. Mark Rober, Rober.
I think
I'll
I've sent
plop
him the
the
squirrel
squirrel video in.
videos, and he
Yeah, you
just
probably
doesn't
will.
watch them because he hates me.
It's amazing, man.
So here's the question.
Okay, you're hyping it up a little much. It's a dude having fun with squirrels in his backyard.
No, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Here's what I
Thank
need
you.
to know. I need to know when I replace my keyboard if I should get another keyboard or if I should get one of those things you stick your hand in and you flick your fingers
Ooh.
around.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I haven't
be a
seen
big
that.
learning curve, but it'd be pretty cool.
A girlfriend? I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Stick your hand in and flick your fingers around.
Yeah.
The ultimate technique.
What? The Cyborg gaming keyboard? Okay, I'll
Never seen
elaborate.
it.
There's a bunch of them,
Yeah.
but yeah,
There's a
explain
bunch
the one you're talking about.
So you put your hand into this keyboard, and you, on your thumb there is a
You said
Yeah.
into the keyboard.
that's dramatic. Here,
It's
I'll
more of
post
a
a link.
glove. It's more of like a glove.
There's
but it sits on the
there's an
desk.
Amazon link in the channel.
Speaking of
voice channel
90s,
chat.
this sounds very 90s.
It is pretty nice.
It's like the Power Glove.
Wow. Okay.
The
So
hell
you
is this?
stick your hand down
The
in there,
cyborg.
Why won't the
And-
chat open?
and you
I don't-
move. You have a little thumb stick
It's
that
so
you
great.
and you can flick your thumb out and
Yeah,
click
it looks like a
that.
little N64 stick for your thumb.
Each finger has access to a multitude of button combinations down inside of that thing. So
Well,
you can
and
flick-
even one where you flick your finger up.
right. And so you can hit more than enough keys to account for a gaming scenario.
Where have you seen this?
And
Yeah,
real
where
life-
have you seen
Amazon
that?
link.
well, I just sent an Amazon
Like, where have you seen it before today?
when I was buying the keyboard I have now. I have
Really?
seen
Me
one
and
in
Seth
person.
have talked about this a couple times because I've always said like a keyboard is such a shitty way to play a video game, right? Like there's no
True.
tactile feedback about where your fingers are. The F key has a tiny little bump on it, and that's it. Everything else is just a malaise of keys.
Yeah.
And so I've always thought like something that's ergonomic and fits your hand would be way better. So yeah, we've talked about these.
And the few people I've talked to who have used them say that it's so intuitive that they really don't take very long to get used to, because it's 29 keys. So Tarkov is the most key heavy game that I play, and I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 21. I use 21 keys. No, 22,
That's
23,
insane.
24, 25, 26. I used 26 keys for Tarkov.
That's
Good
insane.
Are
Lord.
those individual like key binds, or are those individual keys on the keyboard?
Individual keys and keybind. There's a few of those are 2 keys at one. And for me, my old crippled hands, laying flat and manipulating
so
a keyboard
painful.
is very painful. But if it was resting in something like that and I just had to move my fingers around, it would be pretty nice.
Well, and this turns your hand up more to that neutral position. Have y'all ever seen those
Mhm.
shark mice?
Shark knife?
Shark mice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or shark mouses for Taylor's
I'm
sake?
looking it up. Oh yeah, it's cool. But I like that. That looks really nice, actually.
Yeah, I am not sure what I think about that.
It's like a little crab claw.
My thing with the shark mouse is I would have to get a different desk.
How did you find it, Taylor? Because I'm not even finding what I was talking about. Oh, there's one.
I just
Shark five
googled
button
shark
mouse.
mouth. Well, I'm on Amazon actually. Is it
Oh,
like
okay.
angular?
Yeah, this one's angular, but I've also seen ones that are like just straight vertical, but this one looks way more ergonomic. The shark with 2 Ks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one that I would get if I was going to try one of those, but I don't know that I'll ever try one of those because they're all wireless.
The first one that came up for me is the Proto Arc. Y'all see that?
Proto Arc.
Google Proto Arc one or Amazon one word.
Whoa, that one's got a real.
Isn't that cool? That's why I was
Tight
laughing, saying
grip.
it's more like a crab claw.
What if my
Yeah,
phone
yeah,
doesn't fit in there? What is something
yeah.
supposed to fit in
No,
there?
no, you fit around that.
Yeah, there's a little video.
You sneak up on it from behind. Joey has a new banana
Oh,
now.
I see. Oh, he has a new banana. What color is it? Is
Oh,
it
you'll just have
rotten?
to look at it.
I'm looking at it involuntarily.
It had a countdown
Oh
timer.
my god, you're
It's
banging
nuclear.
on a metal banana dildo.
What? It's a nuke banana.
Yo, I see it.
Or nuke
It's gonna
nano?
nuke something, all right. Oh, the countdown. Oh, 404 error every time it gets to 1 second is infuriating.
Yeah, that is infuriating. Is this a yeah? So the shark mice are more ergonomic because you're like if you sit down and put your arms on your armrest, then your thumbs are pointed up at roughly like a 30 degrees from vertical. They're not laid all the way over. You have
Yeah,
to
but
rotate your tibia and
I almost wonder
no,
if
those
you're
your
more
ulna and
likely.
radius.
I almost wonder if you're
Mm,
more likely to develop carpal tunnel with the angled mouse.
I don't surely not because you're in a
Well,
neutral
theoretic,
position.
yeah, but think about it. Your natural inclination, or my natural inclination, would be to rest my arm on my desk and do a flicking motion back and forth with my wrist.
Yeah, but that's because you don't have a really big belly. My natural inclination is to put my fingers interlocked into each other and rest them on my belly.
While
It's
you're
very
using your
comfortable.
mouse.
Oh no! I thought we were just talking about sitting in general.
No, I was talking about while I was using the shark
5,000.
mouse.
Did you stop just so we could see it, Joey? Joey?
Oh, he's surpassed 5,000. I missed
Joey?
it.
he's dead. They killed him. That's
We
what happens
lost
when you have
him.
He's been
5,000.
sucked
He
into the
hit
banana.
5,000.
That's not the goal.
What is the goal? So that's the problem with Joey. Joey now has a goal that he wants to achieve before he goes to bed.
Oh my god! You were thinking about stopping at 5,000 and decided not to.
Yeah, you reach one peak, now you reach for another peak.
What are you going for now? 50,000? Just wanted to plant that seed.
No.
50,000.
That is why Joey is my hardcore Valheim partner, because he likes to set absurd peaks.
Whatever
Sam is
happened
my
to y'all's?
my leisurely Valheim partner.
Your ultra cash line partner.
Joey is my severe
I'm like, can we
punishment
just
Valheim
like
partner.
build a cool little wooden house and just like
Not enough.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for about an hour, so I'm going to spare our listeners. Does anybody have anything they want to shout out or apologize for?
What? I know. I was very,
feel like
I was very
it was a
careful with
wholesome
what I said.
conversation.
I'm
Very
not
wholesome.
implying that anybody
sorry that
does.
anyone had to listen to this conversation.
It was a lovely conversation. If you just Google Yggdrasil, the pictures are incredible.
Oh yeah, so good. They would make some good tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
But
Just keep talking for like 5 more minutes.
You're not going to get to your goal in 5 minutes.
Oh, I am.
yeah, so there's a few moments during this little walk and talk that we've just finished where I was gonna say stuff and I was like, I don't want to make Taylor have to do any editing on this.
Oh my! Well, I will shout out our shameless self promotion. Did I say that right? Shameless self promotion. Check out our
Yeah.
Patreon. We're a couple episodes in. If we get enough people, we might convince Joey to join us for a few. No, I'm just kidding. Peer pressure him.
Drag him in.
Joey doesn't do anything he doesn't want to do.
That's
Yeah,
right.
He made
I
that
love that.
abundantly clear.
Boundaries. So let's shout out boundaries.
I don't think that's how that works.
Shout out New Zealand. We
Shout
love
out
you,
New
Auckland.
Zealand.
Shout out,
We love Auckland.
shout out a bunch of random YouTubers that already got free shout outs.
Mark Rober, Mark Gould, or whatever you called him.
Steve Mold.
Steve Gold, Mark Rober.
Oh, I need to
We
send
do not shout
one.
out bananas. We give you no love
So
or
someone
credit.
said
Shout out to Banana.
very exciting earlier, and next time I get the video of the math guy who works math problems and then at the end says how exciting, I'm gonna send it to you guys.
I hope you don't.
Oh, I cannot wait.
I am.
He literally just works like geometry problems, and I watch his videos all the time. God, I'm such a nerd.
Oh
What
my
the
god.
fuck? If you were in any other industry, I would make fun of you.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I'm where I belong.
On that note, good night, everyone.
Hold on, you're
Wait.
not gonna leave. He's almost there. He's like
Oh,
he's
he's
like
so close.
139 away.
Let him have this moment.
139.
We can
Yeah,
count it.
he's so close.
He's at 6870, 6880, 6890, 6900.
Check out lootdummies.com and Instagram is at lootdummies.
He did it.
He did it. There it is.
69.
69.
Nice.
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 Never felt more fulfilled all week.
Never felt more fulfilled all week.
I mean, it's technically proper English, I think.
I mean, okay.
Technically, it's the best kind of correct.
Find out what happens to our party on the next episode. Thank you for listening, and check out lootdummies.com for more info and updates. And tell a friend about the show. Goodbye.